The story of Muhammad Rakib Abdul Razak, who suffered a stab wound in his attempt to defend a boy from a snatch thief. And there was even the time when news headlines kept flashing about Melati Abdul Hamid, who was then awarded the Best Orator in the International Law Debate Competition in April 2005. Indeed, IIUM has witnessed many of its countless graduates as great men and women. These people are sources of inspiration from which we can muster our courage and determination to follow their exemplary lead. When we leave this hall, remember that we are all global players with a global mission in mind. The time has come for us to exert every effort for the betterment of the world. For all of us, the 4 years that we have gone through have summed up a terrible price to be paid in exchange for the graduation that we once looked forward so eagerly. In the end, we realized that the important thing was not the scroll, but the precious time and exciting moments we went through as a young and vibrant student in this beloved university of ours. Indeed, those days have passed, and the best 4 years will never recount itself again. Whatever regrets we hold in the past should be forgotten, for we have the future to look ahead into. Be proud of our achievement today. No matter what our CGPAs are, the important thing right now is to blend ourselves into the next phase of life. We will surely have roles in our society, and most importantly, we will have roles for the Ummah. I believe that we all have potentials within ourselves. We are all great people. And remember, being great is not about being recognized with an award, nor is it about being someone in the highest rank. If one man can contribute to another, then he has achieved something great. He has indeed done more than a whole nation can. As Malaysia celebrates its 50th Merdeka this 31st August, let us all set ourselves in gear to serve the nation. It is no doubt that during the course of our careers, we will inevitably face numerous challenges, with the honor of becoming either a lawyer or an IT expert. There also comes tremendous responsibility. People will look up to us with respect, not only for knowledge, but also our virtues. Al-Imam Ash-Shafi'i has beautifully revealed in his shir that knowledge and virtue must always be together. شكوت إلى وكيع سوء حفظي فأرشدني إلى ترك المعاصي وقال لي إن العلم نور ونور الله لا يهدى لعاصي. In this very hall, there are two special people whom I owe my thanks and gratitude. If it wasn't for the grace of Allah who has given me the faith to be raised up and born by them, I probably would not have been here giving this speech. These two are indeed my parents, unconditional in their love and support. Back in the year 2002, I remember myself feeling crestfallen upon knowing the results that I had obtained for SPM. It was the darkest moment. All I knew was that I haven't met their expectation. Reason being thus, misery brought me to the deepest depth there ever was. Over the ensuing weeks, I would often hear news of friends who were offered to study abroad, or even those who got a place in local institutions. This added the pressure even more. However, out of a pure heart, my mom one day came up to me and reassured that she accepts whatever I have achieved for SPM. At that instance, I felt as if my whole weight has been lifted up. Just because you failed today, it doesn't mean that you'll do the same tomorrow. That was the greatest lesson she taught me. My father was all the same. I learned from him not to make decisions blindly, and to strategize every movement I make, or in short, to prepare the umbrella before it rains. I thank my mom, Wasila Sabrun, for being a spectacular mother with the extraordinary ability to understand my deepest craves and Dr. Muhammad Izani Mahsan, an outstanding father who educates, guides, and believes in my potentials. Thank you both, and may Allah reward them. Of course, there were others who stood by me during the past 4 nostalgic years. And I believe that the same goes for all of us here. We have our amazing lecturers to thank for, all of whom have worked so hard to get us through as top-notch students. Alongside them are their superb sidekicks, to whom we refer as tutors. They too deserve our recognition. And above all, we must not forget our fellow friends who have accompanied us all these years. Those who would wait for us in times of desperation, and those who would stand for us when we needed support. We will miss their laughter and silly jokes for sure. Thank you, friends, for being a marvelous comrade during those 4 years, and thank you all for making IIUM a truly unique environment and experience. Thank you. Having said this, I will wrap up my speech with a few lines of pantun. Indah kalam di akhir kalimah, setelah sudah berperi-peri. Pensyarah kami berjiwa ummah, mendidik kami menabur bakti. Hancur badan di mamah bumi, hancur berkecai hati terhiris. Ampun dan maaf dipinta kami, andainya ada hati terguris. Hijau pepohon menghias bumi, biru lautan mengalir nadi. Tiba sudah pemergian kami, perwira taman ilmu dan budi. To all my friends of class 2007, congratulations, we finally made it to the end. May Allah confer upon us greater achievements in this world May Allah confer upon us greater achievements in this world and in the hereafter, inshallah. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I have the pleasure to call upon Ustaz Zunaidin Ibrahim from the Sultan Haji Ahmad Shah Mosque to recite the dua.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let us begin our dua with Surah Kitab Al-Fatiha. A'udhu billahi minasyaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin arrahmanir rahim maliki yaumiddin iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in ihdinas siratal mustaqim siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin. Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma inna nas'aluka al-afiyata min kulli baliyah. Wa nas'aluka tamamal ghina 'anil nas. اللهم حبب إلينا الإيمان وزينه في قلوبنا وكره إلينا الكفر والفسوق والعصيان وجعلنا من الراشدين. اللهم إنا نسألك حبك ومن يحبك وحب عمل يقربنا إلى حبك. اللهم بارك لهؤلاء الخريجين جاههم اليوم ووفقهم بتوفيقك وهدايتك في أيامهم القادمة واجعلهم عبادك الصالحين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. يا الله, Ya Tuhan yang maha pengasih lagi maha penyayang, kami iringi doa kudus ini dengan tasbih memuji padamu ya Allah, Tuhan semesta alam. Kami nyatakan hasrat diri kami padamu ya Allah. Berkatilah kejayaan anak-anak kami para graduan pada hari ini. Limpahkanlah pada mereka taufik dan hidayah-Mu agar mereka dapat mengharungi liku-liku kehidupan yang mendatang sebagai hamba-hamba-Mu yang soleh, yang istiqamah dan beramal dengan segala ilmu yang dipelajari, serta dapat memimpin ummah ini ke arah kejayaan dan kecemerlangan di dunia maupun di akhirat. Ya Allah, kami iringi doa pengharapan padamu ya Allah, agar kami menjadi hamba-hamba-Mu yang soleh, yang tidak melupai jasa dan pengorbanan ibu bapa, guru-guru dan sahabat handa yang telah menolong mereka untuk mencapai kejayaan yang gilang gemilang ini. Jadikanlah mereka anak-anak yang soleh dan solehah, yang taat dan berbuat baik pada ibu bapa, dan sentiasa mendoakan kesejahteraan untuk mereka. Almighty Allah, most merciful, most compassionate, bless our graduates, their success today, and grace them with your divine guidance, that they shall be your obedient slaves, who shall lead this ummah towards success and comprehensive excellence. Let them be righteous and thankful slaves, who do not forget the deeds and have given them by their lecturers, friends, and especially their parents. Let them be dutiful sons and daughters, who shall bring happiness to their parents. Almighty Allah, God of bounties infinite, bless our guests in this occasion with good health and prosperity, especially Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Datuk Sri Sanusi bin Jonik, President of International Islamic University Malaysia. Grace and guide him to the right path, and shower him with your divine guidance to enable him to strive and struggle to contribute towards the prosperity of the Ummah. Almighty Allah, Lord of beneficence, bless this convocation with your pleasure and mercy. O Allah, God of bounties infinite, grace and guide the leaders of the Ummah, as well as the leaders of this university, to the right path, and shower them with your divine guidance to enable them to strive and struggle to maintain the prosperity of the Ummah. Allahumma ja'al jam'ana hadha jam'an marhuma, wa tafarruqana min ba'dihi tafarruqan ma'suma, wa la taj'al fina shaqiyan wa la mahruma. Allahumma zidna wa la tanqusna, Allahumma a'tina wa la tahrimna, وأكرمنا ولا تهنا. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Adjournment of the convocation ceremony by Yang Berbahagia Tan Sri Datuk Sri Sanusi Junid, the Honorable President of the International Islamic University, Malaysia.
I hereby declare the convocation ceremony adjourned. Thank you.
All guests are invited to recite Suratul As. The procession will now leave the hall. Please rise.
يا ربي بالمصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا واغفر لنا ما مضى يا واسع الكرم يا ربي بالمصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا واغفر لنا ما مضى يا واسع الكرم آيا سبو صب